Hi there, I'm Helen Osmond of Osmond Education. I am a maths tutor and I have also set up a maths hub for tutors here in the UK to connect, to collaborate and to learn from one another, developing our skills so that we can all get better at what we do. I want to show you a really useful thing that I've just discovered that can really help us with our design features. And I know that sounds silly from a mathematician, but it's important to be able to make resources and to market ourselves. And as part of that, we use Canva. Most of us will use Canva in one form. And if you haven't found it yet, I'll put a link below. Go and have a play. There's so much you can do in there. Social media, websites, presentations, you name it, it's in there pretty much. But the thing that it struggled with was maths. Maths has its own language, its own font. We used to type it in LaTeX, and I'm terrible at that. I can never remember the code. So it's always been challenging to put those mathematical elements into our features on Canva. But they're now here. There is a way of doing it within Canva, and it's great. So no excuses. I'm going to show you how we do it. We have got here, I'm just going to shrink my face a little bit. I can, there we go, and move me to the corner. I've opened up a worksheet within Canva, but you can use any resource that you'd like. And I'm going to go and find it. Now, if I go down here to where it says apps, and then I click in here. Now, there's all sorts of apps, but we're looking for maths. That's with the S for those of us in the UK, math without if you're overseas in the US. And here we have a few different options. This one here, though, is the one I'm going to be using. This is an equations editor. Now, it is in beta, it's a test, but so far it's been really useful. You click on it, it opens up down here, and we've got some options. Now, at the most basic, we've got operators, plus, subtract, multiply, divide. You've got an equals, you've got percentages, you've got the ability to type fractions, roots, powers, subscripts, column notation, and some brackets, and change the colour. Now, that's fantastic for the basics. But if we hit this one here, advanced, this now gives us a whole range of things. We've got a variety of brackets or parentheses, if you like them, including our absolutes. We've got inequalities, both types. We've got a variety of equal signs, your approximately equals to, your identity, your plus minus. You've got a bit more in that column notation. You've got plus, minus, and multiply. We've got what they've classed as exponents. So you've got fractions, you've got more detail with your roots and subscripts, lots more to do there. If you happen to teach matrices, now that's a further maths topic, unless you're on the IGCSE here, further maths A-level mainly, but not necessarily exclusively. There's a whole bunch of matrices that you can draw in. We've got set notation, you've got calculus, again that appears on the IGCSE as well as A-level maths. We've got some trigonometry, we've got sine, cos and tan. We've got some geometry things. You've got your Greek letters. Not all of them, but probably most of the crucial ones. We've got pi, we've got sigma, we've got beta, we've got delta, we've got omega. If you happen to be a physicist, you might also find this useful. And we've got some arrows, really useful for vectors and the like. And again, we can go down here and we can change the colour. So this is going to be a really useful tool. Just to show you how it works, we click on, so for example, the fraction here, and I type in 3/4 and then insert equation and it drops it in. Then I can resize it as much as I like, and you can deal with it like any other element. If I want to make a new one, I can copy and paste, and then I can go in and edit. I go back, it now says update element down at the bottom, and I'm going to make this 3/5. And it changes it. If I want to write, let's go with some sine, some trigonometry, I could write sine x, and it's already turned the x into the notation that we're used to seeing in maths. We could also write using our exponents. If I type this in, so that's the squared, that's my x squared, plus, oh, that's an equal sign, plus x minus 5 equals 0, and then insert equation, and there it is, ready to go. I hope that is a really useful tip for you to be able to use some maths language within Canva. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I will make sure that my links are in the description below, and I hope to see you in some form soon. Bye.